renamed and in its full majestic view and grandeur. This is the new Kartavya Path for you. I'm coming to you live from Kartavya Path in the national capital, where in few hours from now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be unveiling the new greener, broader space, the entire stretch from the Raisina Hills, that is the President's House, till this end, which is the India Gate. This entire stretch has been revamped. There are more amenities that have been created. You can see these granites, the red granites that make it look broader and more beautiful. And just look at this. This is the new India, and as the government has been saying, the Raj is gone. The history is not of colonial past of India. This is about reclaiming India. This is about new India, and in new India, the primary idea is Kartavya. Joining me here is someone who has been talking about this, that this area should be done away with in terms of its name. Professor Kapil Kumar, really appreciate your time. What does it mean to you today when we look at this? There's something very positive about it today.
You see, whenever I used to move on this, I used to get a negative vibe. Raj is gone, as you said it. Why then Raj here? And I had been sort of requesting that its name should be changed to Azad Hind Path or Swatantra Bharat Path. I'm very happy it's changed to Kartavya Path now. And
Kartavya is about duty.
You see, Kartavya is duty, and it has a two significant aspects. One, Kartavya duty is not just of the people towards the country, but also of the government towards the country.
Yes, those sitting there.
Sitting there.
In the Raisina
So it's an equal responsibility.
In the North Block and the South Block.
Some people who are interpreting it that way, that, oh, what is this? Only government wants Kartavya of people to government. No. The bureaucrats, the bureaucracy has to be Indianized with a nationalistic perspective. Not the ICS brown sahibs we need in this country, you know.
No brown sahibs.
No brown sahibs we need in this country now.
Yes.
Second thing of Kartavya is I'm happy. You see, who other than Netaji taught the Indians what their Kartavya is?
Yes.
Entire population in Southeast Asian countries.
Yes.
Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Burma, Cambodia, Vietnam, everywhere. Even those people who had never been to India, who had heard only stories about India from their grandfathers, at one call of Netaji, your duty is to get your country liberated, they gave everything.
Yes, and one of the big highlights of today, I'm going to come back to you, Professor, in just a bit, is going to be the unveiling of the 28-foot long structure, the tall statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and it also weighs 65 metric tons. Remember, a hologram statue was unveiled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 23rd. That is Parakram Divas. Our reporters are tracking this story very closely. It is a special day for the entire country. Let me bring in Arun Dhata, who is at some point in this entire stretch of Kartavya Path. Also joining us is Siddhant, and I can see Yash as well. Reporters tracking the story very closely. Arun, first tell me where exactly you are and what are you seeing?
Well, Maria, I'm not far away from existing North Block and South Block. I am in the lawns of the Central Vista Avenue, which is going to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi today and will be thrown open to the public from tomorrow onwards. So the wait of 20 months is over, because this place, this entire stretch was closed for 20 months because, of course, the work was going on. Let me quickly show our viewers a glimpse of this Central Vista Avenue, how it looks like. Look at the lawns of this avenue and the new grass which has been used, and also these new red granite pathways which has been made here for the people to walk, and also the Kartavya Path, which you see, the newly renamed Kartavya Path, and also these lighting pillars. 700 lighting pillars have been installed in each and every corner of this Central Vista Avenue. 24/7 security deployment will be here. CCTV cameras are covering every nook and corner of this area, and also where I am standing beneath, this is going to be the action, because that's the underground pathway, and you'll have the stalls of 17, 18 states in that pathway where you'll be able to have the cuisine of different states, their traditions, and various other things. So all these things will be available, and also the basic amenities for those people who will be coming here with their family members to actually see this massive redevelopment of this Central Vista Avenue. And this is the first leg of the entire Central Vista redevelopment structure, which is called Central Vista Avenue. And you will have this Kartavya Path, which is the message from the government side that the government is on a duty path, government is on a Kartavya Path, because this is going to be the power center. All the ministries, Prime Minister's office will be here, and this path will show the way towards that side. So this is the power center, and you have this Kartavya Path heading towards that. The message is very clear from the government side that their motive is to work for the people, because this government is by the people, for the people.
That is the new Kartavya that the government is talking about. And remember, in his Independence Day address, the Prime Minister had talked about Panch Pran, which will lead to the golden era of India, or Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, as India celebrates. And what better year to unveil this greener area that you can look at. There are canals that right there on that side, and basic amenities in terms of ensuring that there are more washrooms for women, for men, and also for specially able. So that sensitivity has been brought in this entire architecture to ensure that all those who have memories of India Gate, many of us who would have come here for our little picnics and having the ice cream, there'll be ice cream vendors as well, but a designated spot for ice cream vendors. Let me bring in Siddhant now, because from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. that's where the entire ceremony will be happening on this Kartavya Path. We will be seeing proper barricading. The movements will be restricted because of VVIP movement and, of course, the arrival of the Prime Minister. Siddhant, give us a sense of the traffic arrangements that have been put in place.
Well, yes, that's right. So diversions have already been announced, because we've been told that in total 1,500 people have been invited for this ceremony that is going to start at around 7 in the evening. Right now I'm next to the India Gate, and this is the Kartavya Path where we are reporting from, and sitting arrangement of today's event is being made right now. The administration is here. The seats are right here. The screens, bigger screens have been placed. Bigger screens have been placed here for the people, those who are going to attend this grand event. Now it is going to start at 7 in the evening. A very strong messaging from Prime Minister Modi and the government, because I remember the time this project was announced, the opposition parties slammed the government by saying that Prime Minister Modi wants to leave his own legacy in Delhi, and this is perhaps the reason that this project has been announced. But this is a counter that today government is giving to the opposition parties by sending out the message that Prime Minister is not leaving his own legacy, but finishing the old colonial legacy which was existing in the Latian Circle, by renaming Rajpath to Kartavya Path. And in fact, the design of this entire stretch has been made in such a manner that the people of this country have been kept in the center. And this is perhaps the reason that now we have broader footpaths, we have more canals, refurbished canals, we have more bridges, and in fact there's going to be proper kiosk system for basic amenities. Vending kiosks will be there, more public toilets, more parking spaces. So all those things are going to be here in the Kartavya Path. And also again a strong messaging has been done. I remember Prime Minister's speech from the ramparts of Red Fort on 15th of August, where he said that जरा सा भी अगर गुलामी की जो याद है अगर वो भी बची तो उसको भी हटा देना चाहिए. And exactly that is going to be followed today when Prime Minister is going to inaugurate Kartavya Path, because till now this initially the name of this Kartavya Path was